All right. Hello, everybody. This is Day, the flight trainer for the 110 Deadpool Corp. Uh, what I'm gonna be doing today is I'll be putting up these videos that will go into our Discord training channel, and it's just gonna be basically like our flight tutorial training, but I'm just gonna show you guys about one maneuver a week and have you guys practice that maneuver. So without further ado, let's go ahead and try and make this short and quick. Um, so try and get that off there. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you guys understand what the TVI is and all that. This little box right here, this little green box, that's your TVI. Make sure you guys understand that because you'll need to know that for a lot of these maneuvers to make sure you are performing them correctly. Obviously, if you strafe left or the right or up or down or any way you change your trajectory of your ship, that TVI is going to move in that direction. So just keep that in mind because it's very important that you understand that. So the first move we're obviously going to show you what an aileron roll is. This is an aileron roll. You're just spinning your ship around. Um, you're not really doing any type of special thing. It's just rolling your ship. Obviously, with these maneuvers, those rolls will be implemented in a lot of the maneuvers, so keep that in mind. Make sure you have those bound as well. So, without further ado, let's show you the barrel roll. The barrel roll is just a pitch or yaw whenever you move your ship up and down, changing the direction your nose is pointing. That's a pitch right there. I'm pitching up, pitching down. Yaw, left, or actually right, left, right, left. That's all you're doing. You're just going to add an aileron roll, which we just showed you, and then you're going to add a pitch or yaw to perform the barrel roll. So as we're moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and start spinning my ship in an aileron roll, and I'm going to pitch up. As you see that TVI is slightly lagging behind the center reticle on the ship. When you see that type of lag, you are performing the barrel roll. And you kind of see it's taking an outside curvature. The bottom of the ship is actually pointing towards the outside of the circle you're taking, of the spiral you're taking, and the top of your ship is actually centered towards the center of the actual roll itself. So you can do it either way. I just want to see you guys practice this. You can go either way. You can go, you can, yaw it. You don't have to pitch it. You can go either direction. It's just by preference that I like to do. Um, it'll change up your roll, but it's just different ways of doing it. However you feel comfortable. If you're getting fired at and you're taking a lot of fire, and they are getting some hits on you during this maneuver, change it up. Pitch, yaw, change the direction of your spin. However, probably gonna respawn after this. Okay, cool. I missed it. All right, so yeah, it's basically any way you want to do it, any way you want to roll. Honestly, I would try and roll however you're pitching. So if you're gonna pitch to the uh, left, you can roll to the left. I always like keeping the um, top of my ship in the center of the roll, towards the inside of the roll. So, but you can do it either way. I mean, you can uh, pitch to the left and roll to the left, and it'll actually put the bottom of your ship towards the center of the actual maneuver of the spiral. That's all it is. It's a spiral, but it's called a barrel roll. Another thing to practice that I want you guys to practice is doing it backwards. This is an important maneuver, guys. You need to make sure you have your strafing set, also on your key bindings. It's very important that you have this set. Also, your backup camera. I constantly use my backup camera to make sure I'm not going to hit any objects, but I'll show you. It's the same thing. You're just gonna roll and pitch. If your TVI is doing a big circle, I don't know if you can kind of see that, you are actually doubling back on your trajectory, and that's not what you want. So do not have that happen. You definitely want uh, your TVI to be steadily lagging behind your center reticle. If it is doing a big circle, you need to adjust your pitch and your yaw. Um, you use the barrel roll. You know, if it's, you know, somebody's hitting you with big guns and they're having to use precision firing, you know, you can do a little bit of a tighter barrel roll like I am. You can't really see it lagging, but it is, and I am still performing a barrel roll. But that's a really tight spiral or a barrel roll. If they're using spread fire, like they're using the lasers and, you know, laser repeaters that are, you know, they can basically fire and fire and fire, and they don't have to really worry about overheating their weapons. Do a little bit larger spiral, like, well, I doubled back on myself right there, but whenever you see that, you know, reset and just adjust. That's a little bit of a bigger spiral. See how it's kind of lagging. It's kind of spinning, but it's kind of staying in the same place, so I know I'm not really doubling back on the trajectory. Um, but do those backwards and forwards, the same thing, doing it backwards. You know, just pitch your yaw and then, you know, spin your ship. But, um, you know, practice that. It's a great maneuver, great defensive maneuver. I want to say it's really good for, um, you know, firing back, because your actual nose is taking a curvature with the actual maneuver itself. So if we were doing a spiral, my nose is doing this around the target if I'm doing it backwards. And it's obviously you can't aim with that. So that's it for this video for the week, and I'm going to see you guys practice that. It's a great maneuver. Very defensive, especially if you're not interested in PvP and you get some pirates on you and you just need to escape. You know, it's a great maneuver. So that's it for the video. Good luck and fly safe.